smushing strawberries?
To destroy
To
that way
destroy
you
them.
can get the
Break down
nucleus
the
out of the thing.
Okay, so I'm breaking down the particles. All right.
Why don't you just like on the table, you just like lay them down and then like start smashing them.
How about you
Like,
get
make a little,
get the tortilla roller?
Sadly, I don't have one of those.
You don't?
Miss, if you have,
How would you mix it?
Do you know how to make tortillas?
No, and I need to learn.
How you know?
Miss, if you had one, you can hit Ben on.
All right, so why am I smushing strawberries again?
So you can get out the extract.
The particles.
But do you think I can get just straight to the DNA this way?
No.
No. I gotta crush it even more. I actually have to add something to it to help break down. What's the DNA contained in? Why are you?
The nucleus.
The nucleus membrane.
It is in the nucleus.
Oh.
So there's a bunch of stuff around the nucleus, right?
Yeah.
And then the nucleus has an envelope too. So I gotta break all that down so I can get to the
You
DNA.
have to have alcohol.
That's why I am gonna have to have alcohol. But I'm actually gonna use something called a buffer. Do y'all know what a buffer is?
No.
It's gonna help break down.
And then wax on.
That is also buffering, but alright. So I'm gonna use a buffer. Our buffer was 1 liter of water, 2 tablespoons of salt, and 100 milliliters of shampoo. Okay? So I'm gonna take 10 milliliters of it and pour it in.
That's it? Like, you would expect it to be like
Just wait. But then I'm gonna smush it up some more. So why am I smushing it up with the buffer now?
To make it even smaller.
To make it smaller. And what do you think the buffer is gonna do? What does soap do when you wash your hair?
Cleans it.
It cleans it. How does it clean it?
Get rid of the
It
bacteria.
kills the germ.
It kills the germs. How does it kill the germs? It breaks down the germs. What's a germ?
A nasty thing that you
Bacteria.
A bacteria. Is a bacteria a cell?
Yes.
Yes. What do cells have?
Nucleus.
Well, bacteria don't.
Nuclei.
But they have DNA. They have cell membranes. So we're breaking down the cell membranes. We're breaking down. DNA is actually wrapped around proteins. That's how they get it so small. They wrap it really, really tight around proteins. And we're breaking down the proteins. We're breaking down the membranes and things like that.
I thought to extract DNA from a strawberry, you just like poke a needle into it and like
Say.
syringe.
Nope.
Doesn't that make sense? That's how they extract DNA from humans, put it in our vein and pull it.
Well, they pull out the cells and then they have to do stuff like this with your blood. They can't just pull the DNA straight out.
I thought the DNA was our blood.
There's blood in your DNA, or there's DNA in your blood.
They're taking my food.
Miss, you can be on the hair.
Alright, so now I'm putting this on our filter paper, aka a paper towel. AKA cheesecloth, but paper towels are much cheaper than cheesecloth and do the exact same thing. So, now I have what they're calling the slurry in the paper towel. It won't. It is Bounty. Yep.
Don't get mad.
That's Charmin. So I'm putting this in our graduated cylinder. If I had a test tube, that's what I would have used.
Where'd it get there from?
So I'm straining all of the liquid out. It does kind of look like a smoothie.
Can we drink it?
It has soap.
Unless you want to eat
Yeah, it's soap and salt water, guys. That's
Oh,
gross.
that's
Perfect to clean the body.
So, I've got that in there. Now, is not soluble in water. What do you think that means? Or it is soluble in water, I'm sorry. It's not going to float up. It's soluble in water. That means it kind of like dissolves in water. But it's not soluble in alcohol.
So it's gonna float up.
Right. So when I pour this alcohol, I have 20 milliliters of 91% isopropyl alcohol. Guys, I got all of this at Target last night, so you could do this at home.
Why are you putting it in water in ice?
Because it has to be ice cold.
Because alcohol tastes better when it's cold.
This is rubbing alcohol, and if you drink it, you'll die.
Oh,
I did it
that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Depends on how try it. Oh my god.
That's a
No,
risk
you
I'm
can't.
willing to take.
Hey, quiet, quiet.
Angel just said it's a risk he's willing to take.
All right. So y'all look at this. We got kind of like strawberry water and the little soap down there, right?
Miss, if you
Am I
put
supposed
it
to?
in
Okay,
ice,
do I?
Well, you can follow me
Okay.
if you want.
Okay.
Miss, it's chicken.
She's following her from her.
Alex, your girlfriend, Alex.
Alright, go listen. So I'm going to take 20 milliliters of isopropyl alcohol and pour it in here. What do you think's going to happen? It's going to bubble. It's going to bubble. It's going to explode.
Just like this.
Why would, if she, I think she'd know it exploded since she's holding it. She's like
Well,
running
no.
down of it.
Is it gonna?
Oh, it can't just.
It's gonna fizz.
It floats.
What do you think that is?
It's
gonna
separate
Man, you are a fish.
Cotton candy. It's just
It's
floating.
separated. What is that
I
separation?
want to see that.
The separation.
It's the DNA.
It is the DNA. Did y'all hear Zach?
Yeah.
No.
That white floopy?
So,
That's the DNA.
that's so.
That's not soap. I'll pull it out of the test tube in a minute.
You can pull it
That
down.
can be by.
That was off.
Hey, why are you filming?
That white.
That was your phone out.
That white loopy.
It's
not even
not
her
here
phone.
for it.
Hi, Patty. Because I trust Patty.
Oh, Miss, you
Miss.
didn't even let me see.
And you don't trust me.
I know, man. It's just Patty, but not us. Yeah, I think she has a valuable reason.
You know she hit me
Wait,
with
guys,
the
listen.
She hit me with
When
the
we
journal.
put it in the alcohol, all of the DNA went back together because it's non-soluble in alcohol. It went back together and it formed a solid.
Solid?
A solid.
Wait, it's solid?
Yeah, I'll pull it out for you in a second. It's kind of, well, it's kind of solid. It's more like solid.
Semi-solid, semi-liquid?
Because she's a rebel.
Can we make them to strawberry
Why
ice
is
cream?
that pink stuff? No, Zach.
This DNA.
What's that red
And
stuff?
alcohol.
It smells like
Strawberry
the
has
strongest
salt.
strawberry
So-
ever.
And that's so beautiful.
Whatever. Whatever.
Don't forget about the strawberry.
Miss,
I'll take the
No.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What if I smoosh it?
Miss, now, how you look at it? You don't like it.
Just what's that?
Alright, this is the DNA.
Oh, strawberry.
Looks like boogers.
It does look just like boogers, doesn't
Miss,
it?
how you look at the
Does
microscope?
that mean boogers in
Look
DNA?
at it with the microscope.
Did Alex sneeze on that thing before we
Miss, you should add green food coloring to it.
I don't know. He was here before us.
You were here before me?
Miss, you ask me questions now?
That looks like a chrysalis. It looks like a chrysalis.
It does.
Miss, add green
The chrysalis is one of the little smaller
Look,
things that
we're
butter
observing
caterpillars
Alex's
turn into.
Butter caterpillar.
It's
You walk
Alex, look at your booty.
Show your
What does
face.
it smell like, man?
It smells like a really strong strawberry.
Guy.
Strawberry what?
Strawberry? Doesn't it?
No, it smells more like alcohol.
Like strawberries and alcohol.
Yes, I can't smell it.
Imagine
I still can't smell it.
laughing.
Alright, you can turn it off.
Okay.